This week, Sunday Night Football matches up the team with the best record in the NFL in the Philadelphia Eagles, sitting at 9-1, with a team that has been underwhelming so far this season in the Green Bay Packers, who are sitting at 4-7. This matchup pits a all-time great quarterback in Aaron Rodgers against a young up-and-coming star quarterback in Jalen Hurts. And despite the mismatch in these teams' records, this will surely be a fun matchup on Sunday Night Football. So let's take a closer look into this game. So the Philadelphia Eagles are 9-1 with the best record in the NFL, and they've looked pretty dominant for most of the season so far, although over the past 2 weeks they took their first loss of the season to the Commanders, and they had a pretty close call versus the Indianapolis Colts. Those 2 weeks have definitely exposed some of the Philadelphia Eagles' flaws. Meanwhile, the Packers are 4-7, struggling to hold on to their playoff hopes, and Aaron Rodgers is not playing up to par with what we're used to seeing from him as an all-time great quarterback. He's definitely having a down year, and a lot of the Packers' flaws really come from Aaron Rodgers' disappointing play so far this season, although they're definitely not all on him. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts has emerged as one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he's a legit MVP candidate so far this season. And Hurts has led the Eagles to the number 5 offense in the NFL in yards per game and the number 4 offense in the league in points per game. Their passing offense is taken a hit for sure, considering Dallas Goedert a couple weeks ago got injured, has been placed on IR, so they were missing him last week, and it was definitely evident that he's a big part of their passing game, and he is surely missed moving forward for the next couple weeks that he will be out. But that just means that the Philadelphia Eagles' other pass catchers and A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, as well as others, need to step up. They're going to be more relied on, and in this game especially, these guys are going to have to make big plays when it matters most. But when talking about the Philadelphia Eagles offense, you really have to go back to their running game. Obviously, last season they were number 1 in the NFL. This season they are number 6 in the NFL. And that was honestly a key to them winning the game last week versus the Indianapolis Colts, especially with Jalen Hurts running the football. His dynamic ability to pass and throw the football effectively is very, very important to this Philadelphia Eagles offense, and was one of the keys to them winning the game last week. And it could really be a key to this game as well, as the Packers defense is strong against the pass at number 4 in the league, but it's pretty weak against the run at number 25 in the league. So that's where the Philadelphia Eagles can really look to expose the Packers defense by running the football. And Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts could hopefully look to have a big game this week due to that if the Philadelphia Eagles decide to try to expose that part of the Packers defense. Meanwhile, for the Green Bay Packers, they have the number 15 offense in yards per game, but they are number 26 in points per game. And the Packers pass offense has really not been great at number 19 in the league, something you definitely would not expect to see from an offense led by all-time great quarterback Aaron Rodgers. But again, Rodgers is having a down year this year. Also, their all-pro receiver Davante Adams definitely hurt them. And the injury that Romeo Doubs is dealing with right now definitely does not help either. And to make things harder for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense, the Eagles are number 2 in pass defense in the league this season. And the Philadelphia Eagles secondary has multiple elite playmakers. But the weakness of that Philadelphia Eagles defense is definitely their run defense. They have struggled to stop the run, and that was very evident in their loss to the Commanders in Week 10. And the Green Bay Packers definitely have the tools to exploit that, as they have a very talented running back in Aaron Jones, who's number 8 in the league in rushing and number 9 in yards per carry, and he surely has the potential to hurt the Eagles on the ground given the chance. However, last week the Philadelphia Eagles went out and added defensive tackles Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph to help aid in that run defense, which they were struggling with. And those 2 signings definitely helped the Philadelphia Eagles last week in their win over the Indianapolis Colts. But still, one would argue that the Green Bay Packers' best bet against this Philadelphia Eagles defense is to run the football and control the time of possession and really kind of try to do what the Washington Commanders did. But I think when you look at both these teams, it's very obvious that the Philadelphia Eagles are a far better team than the Green Bay Packers so far this season. So for the Packers to win, they're going to have things go their way. One of the things they're going to have to do, like I just said, is control the time of possession. That's how the Washington Commanders did it. They're going to have to try to keep the ball out of Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles' elite offense's hands, and they're going to also have to try to create a couple turnovers, as the Philadelphia Eagles don't really turn the ball over very often. But over the past couple weeks, that's something they have done, and they ended up taking a loss and almost ended up taking their second loss of the season as well to the Colts, because they committed a couple turnovers that they're not usually known for doing. But if the Packers find themselves trying to outscore the Philadelphia Eagles, they will most likely lose that game. I don't see a scenario where the Packers go and win a shootout versus the Philadelphia Eagles in Lincoln Financial Field. And overall, I expect the Philadelphia Eagles defense to be able to limit the Packers offense. Obviously, the Packers offense isn't really good at scoring points, as seen by them having the number 26 offense in the league in points per game. And the Philadelphia Eagles defense is number 1 in takeaways and the turnover differential, and the Packers are tied for 3rd most giveaways in the entire NFL. So I expect the Eagles offense to be able to take the football away in this game at least 1 or 2 times. And the Eagles offense, again, being as elite as they are, even if the Packers pass defense is very good. They should probably be able to capitalize off those turnovers. They'll probably get a short field once or twice in this game, and Jalen Hurts will be able to take advantage of that. And of course, the run game as well should be very effective in this game. And on top of all this, Philadelphia has home field advantage, so I honestly expect the Philadelphia Eagles to come out here and win this game. My official prediction will be the Philadelphia Eagles win by a score of 31-21 and move to 10-1 on the NFL season. Now, assuming the Philadelphia Eagles win, Jalen Hurts will most likely have to play a part in that. And last week, he was the main reason they were able to beat the Indianapolis Colts. So if you want to see a video talking about Jalen Hurts and how he's the perfect leader for the Philadelphia Eagles, go watch this video right here. And that's pretty much all I got for this video. So subscribe to the channel for more Eagles videos just like this, Sixers videos just like this. Drop a like down below to help push this video out to people. And that's all I got. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.